Most disturbing videos on the internet today. Let's dive in. Oh my goodness, I thought he was about to jump that fence.
Would this scare you so badly it would make
يلا وين الموتر؟ يمشي ولا وقف؟ يمشي ولا وقف؟ تعال تعال
More mysterious drones. Talk about being in a submersible.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but I just reported it. That's a car in the river. That is an SUV. Look at this. Completely fully submerged. It honestly looks like a Kia Soul. Can you guys see that?
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
As the man records the submerged car, the voice of a child can be heard.
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
The man didn't notice it at the time and claims to have been completely alone. Viewers think it sounds like a child saying, "Dad, pay attention, there's a bridge."
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the edge.
Many say that the voice could be the ghost of a child who passed away while in the car. And it gets creepier. Soon after finding the submerged car, the man called the emergency services, and this is what happened when they hauled the car out of the river. Something can be seen moving inside the car, but just what the f is it? Is it something paranormal? You tell me.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but
There's a couple things creepy about that video. It looked like while they were dragging that car out, there was a head that popped out a little bit out of the water.
Una nave y ya está como inclinada. Estaba como así, yo veo. Uy, está bajada, Arturo, ¿no? Está más arriba. Y está bajando, ¿no? Como a la altura del poste, pero acá. Acá el poste, pero acá. No manches. Ya me voy. No, si no te pases de lanza. Sí prendió las luces laterales, ¿verdad? Sí.
Are they? Oh, we got more.
Literal. OVNI, literal. Una nave.
All right, yeah, that's pretty much it. But look at how he zoomed in on this, man. Is this finally a look at what the drones look like? Guys, what statue is this? I think I saw this statue one time in my life and I couldn't find it again online. But I need to know. Do you guys know what statue this is? Very cool. I wonder what it's made out of, and is that gold? Who made it? It says you think playing video games is fun. Just wait till you start running through an ancient forest leading to prehistoric water holes. Yeah, it looks like funner games until you slip or hit one of those tree stumps. If you're enjoying these videos, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because we do these boys every single day. And I'd love to see you tomorrow. Now let's get straight back into the action.
Basically, I got this bus for $16 at an auction. No one bid on it. All the description said was it needs 4 batteries. Haven't started it in over a month. Let's see. See if it starts. $16 bus. The inside's a mess. But eventually we're converting it into an RV. Basically, I got
16 bucks. What a great deal. How do you even participate in that?
Here I'm standing at Oliver's Castle at precisely the same spot as John Whaley was standing in August 1996, when he supposedly, for the first time in history, managed to film the creation of a crop circle.
That the crop circle was not here on the previous day but had appeared on the following morning was a fact.
Here I'm standing at Oliver's.
I believe him. I believe this is authentic footage. Because if you look, they're using some type of frequency when the ships drop in, or the orbs, you know? Look how they come in. Bam. They use some type of frequency to bend the crops at a perfect 90-degree angle, leaving piezoelectricity on the actual grass blades. Some type of energy on the grass blades. If you thought I wasn't going to hit you with some more disturbingly beautiful geodes, think again. That first one, oh yeah, incredible. Guys, these just keep getting better and better. Ah, yeah. Every single one in this collection is strictly mesmerizing. Look at this. What am I even supposed to call this? Blueberry bubblegum. What's inside? Wow. Look at how they dance and glisten. The outer shell too is nice. Wow. The dragon's egg. Guys, do you see this? This looks like a dragon's egg, doesn't it? Okay, what do we got here? Wow, is that an opal? That looks like some type of blue, dark blue opal. Yeah, this first one is just, and the second one, man, they all are just so crazy looking. Which one is your guys' favorite? Let me know in the comments. This one's probably my favorite. Cornetite on a malachite. Impressive. Did the police actually encounter a shapeshifter? All right, guys. The officer's statement. I was dispatched to what I was believed to be a burglary in process, but when I arrived, I realized that was not a person. It looked like an animal, and bipedal animal who went to attack me. It was almost like it turned into like a big cat or something, like a jaguar.
Your pants. So this guy named Jared O'Neill in Madison, Wisconsin was walking outside and he saw this little egg on the ground and was like, I'm going to film picking it up, take it home, do incubators it, so it hatches. And if it's a parrot or maybe an armadillo, I'll raise it, put it on the social medias and go super viral is what he thought. But what he didn't notice, and people are noticing as they're viewing the video, is there's a creature critter right there. See that eyeball? Would that just make you so scared and terrified? For me, it doesn't, because I'm an eagle scout. Scout. I've been in lots of different situations. I also am very familiar with all my animal kingdom species and subspecies, so I know exactly what it is. It is a mammal, it is not a reptile, and it is a sand-dwelling or sand-digging mammal. So I'm not going to tell you which one it is. I want you to go out and do your research and comment what you think it is. But this thing could take your arm off, and so he's very lucky that it did not take his arm off. So Jared, be careful.
That just is full of evil. Kind of reminds me of those CERN ceremonies. It looked like it was the shape of a manta ray. There it is. Aerodynamic, no lights, possible UFO.
We are in Cohokie, Florida. This is Lake Okeechobee. I don't even know if you can hear me because it's so windy.
It is. I'm just looking for an alligator in my body.
If you're on that lake, be careful. I believe Lake Placid is in Florida too. You guys heard about Lake Placid?
Tunnels are very dangerous. You don't want to go down there without Metro, period. These people has formed their own little organization, and they will hurt you.
So is it true that the police don't even go down to the tunnels?
The police will go, but they don't go.
What you're saying is it's pretty dangerous if I was to go down in the tunnels.
Yes, it is, because they don't know what you here to do, take over, hurt them. They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't care neither. So hurting you, it wouldn't mean nothing to them. The tunnels are very dangerous.
Big picture, with all the databases you're looking at and taxpayer money, how much do you think is being wasted or stolen?
If I had to guess, I would say it's over 100 billion. But what's more important is what they're doing with that money.
The mythical X account Data Republican, shared over and over again by Elon Musk himself, is a real person, a former programmer, now full-time calling out government waste, like exposing USAID. How did you get the attention of Elon Musk?
Honestly, I don't know. You'll have to ask him, but I'm grateful. One day, you just, I tweeted what everybody should, I just tweeted what I found, and then he tweeted everyone should follow the Data Republican. My jaw dropped to the floor, and I thought, what, is this real life? But I guess tech people find tech people. I want to be clear, I don't communicate directly with Elon. He found me and supports my work. But I have communicated with some people that are involved with Doge just on the side. And I don't want to say much more about that, but I have a working relationship.
She goes by Data and uses AI tools to search public databases for waste and fraud. She's been to DC to meet with Elon Musk's Doge team and publishes all her findings on X and her website. Charity funding, federal grants, non-governmental organizations funded by taxpayers. It's all there. What do you say to people who think that this data, these databases, these numbers have been out there for a long time, that they've been public for a long time, and that it's sort of like a publicity stunt that they're getting all this attention now?
That's just an ignorant assumption. Data does not equal transparency. I am a database expert, a database scientist. I am a kernel engineer, and the numbers do not lie. What I did was I added the index to the book so that people can actually find the awards, what they're looking for. And you have to understand, without AI, this would not be possible because the book is so large, nobody can sit down and read the entire thing.
Her next project could be even bigger, investigating and exposing what she believes are corrupt politicians and judges. She posted this weekend, still working on the People Connection mega project. This will be my first truly financially high-cost initiative, so I need to get it just right.
So my project right now is to work on analyzing connections and relationships between people in the government, because if you research people long enough, you start to notice that they're all working together. They're all married. They're all in-laws. They know each other. They all sit on the same board for many years. And that's my project, to map those relationships and put it on my website.
She says Democrats and Republicans are both to blame.
I cannot tell you enough how much both are involved. It is everywhere. Now we even have members of Congress. So we have sitting members of Congress that actually sit on the NGOs right now. They vote in Congress for money for themselves, and they sit on the same NGOs that they're voting to get money. It is a huge conflict of interest, and it's buried very deep. The numbers don't lie. This is not a partisan issue, and if the American people understood completely what we're finding, there would be outrage across the board.
Are you ever scared? Because exposing things like that, the ways people are making big money secretly within our government, seems like it could put you at risk.
Oh yes, we had to change the way we live entirely, quickly. But you know, sometimes God calls you for a mission, and you must answer that call.
Very interesting. Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
This is how to eat a biblically clean diet. Step number 1, the animals with a split hoof that chew the cud. Leviticus 11, like the deer, the goat, the cow. These are going to be the most copper, iron-dense foods on the planet. Beef liver is actually the #1 copper source on the planet. Beef liver is going to give your body every mineral that it needs for the day. Beef liver equals nature's multivitamin, and they were telling you the whole time without telling you in the Bible. A lot of this is in the Quran as well. Want to avoid eating swine or pork because it causes excess yeast, mold, and candida to grow inside of our guts. No matter how much we cook the pork, those critters are still going to be stuck in that meat, because pigs don't sweat, which is why we're told not to eat them. They can't get rid of the toxins. They get stored up and built up. But we know the clean land animals. What are the clean fish? Only eat the fish that have the fins and the scales. These fish are going to have the least amount of critters living inside them as well. So fish like tuna and salmon, they fit that criteria. We basically can't eat any kind of bottom feeders like the crabs, the lobsters, anything like that, because they're going to be full of bacteria that we don't want in our body. Mark 9:48. Actually, the Bible is more of a medical textbook / meal guide instruction manual that teaches us what to eat for perfect health and how to fix every mineral deficiency and how to eat clean food. Now remember, in that day, he will also eat the honey and the curds. And the curds equals the yogurt, the kefir, even the butter that comes from the cow, the goat milk, etc. But remember, you always want to separate the meat from the dairy by at least really 3 to 4 hours, if not an entire day. Because if you try to mix, this is how to eat a biblically clean diet.
Isn't it weird that Jeff Bezos has put up almost 100, I think over 99 Amazon facilities, massive facilities, in over 30 states in the United States, affecting over 32.5 million square feet of land and resources. And he's not using the facilities. They're all left empty. Why is that? You know, and at first, when I first started thinking about it, I thought maybe it's some tax thing. He's saving money somehow in taxes. I don't know. But honestly, the more I think about it, the less I think it's that, and the more I think it's something else. And who knows? I mean, why? You know, why? I'm not trying to make anything up. I'm just asking questions. I really don't know. Are these like pieces of prime locations for something? Like, who knows? I mean, look at the map. I just don't know. But why would you put these massive things up and not use them? You know, we have some in Connecticut and Massachusetts. They're huge, and they've been empty for years. They're giant and they're massive. What is going on? How can you just put these massive buildings up and do nothing with them? I don't get it. If anyone has any answers, I want to hear them. Isn't it weird that Jeff Bezos...
While I'm watching, I'm thinking maybe there's some type of way he can turn it into an apartment complex or something. How odd, this is underground. What were they working on? This doesn't look like your average aircraft. Looks like they were working on something. But it looks like somebody was still there. It just might have been a couple months. Alright guys, this one says passenger films a drone up close on New Jersey flight. Okay, saw one up close. Wow, that one's pretty cool. The code word on today's video is crystal. Drop crystal in the comments below so I know you made it this far. Be sure to check out my second channel, Jet Ski Chuck, where I go live and post longer episodes. I just want to say thank you, and this was the most disturbing videos on the internet today.